Hello and welcome to another video. Today I'll be unboxing this. It's a Japanese PlayStation 1. Got two controllers as well. So let's start with the console itself. Let's put it upside down. I'm just going to cut down here. Here we go. Here's the PlayStation 1 just out of the bubble wrap. It is quite large. Just something to compare to. I didn't have anything else next to me, so that's just a European style DS case. So it looks like it is quite large. It does look like it is larger than even the fat version of the PS2. So, open button. You can see you've got the laser there, with the part that spins the disc. Over this side we've got power button, reset button, nice little PlayStation badge. It's a bit faded or yellowed in some parts. On the front, as you can see, we've got memory card slots and controller ports, so two of each. On the sides you can see you've got these vents. If you look this side you can see there are little gaps that let air come through. It's the same on the opposite side as well. I've just got it upside down now. So on the back you can see the power cord. That's where the AC in goes in. Of course I can't just plug it directly in with one of these cables because Japan is 100 volts and over here we're 240 volts, so that would ruin it. We've got a serial I/O port and an AV multi-out, so that would be for video, that would be for communications or something similar. We've got this little connector here that says parallel I/O. How do we take this off? There we go. So a parallel port. Let's put that back on. I believe later versions of the PS1 did remove some of these things, both the serial port and the parallel port, because they weren't really used by any games, as well as the fact that some cheat devices allowed you to use them to plug stuff in so you could play pirated games. Just on the back, it says Sony PlayStation. It's got the model is the SCPH 7000, made in Japan, NTSC J, so the Japanese version. Takes 100 volts, so I was right about that. It's 9.5 watts, and then 50 or 60 hertz, because Japan uses both in different regions. It's got these little felt pads for feet. I think these should have had rubber parts on top, because at the back both of these have rubber parts there. These ones have felt for some reason. I'm going to assume the rubber part broke on this one and they just replaced it with little felt pads, or maybe felt pads are normally underneath those, but I don't think so. Actually, these seem to be like hard plastic. Actually, it is definitely rubber. Now I try to put a bit of force into it. So it is rubber, so maybe since got two at the back and then two of these at the back, maybe that's just the way they had it laid out, I'm not sure. If you did have a PlayStation 1 and you know about this, consider commenting down below. I'd love to find out. So we've got a few different vents in here. It's all over the place. And each of the screws are here, so the normal Phillips head screws. Or maybe it's JS or something. I'm not exactly sure. But you could definitely take these out with just a normal Phillips head screwdriver. And they all, for some reason, have little arrows pointing to where the screws go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Maybe that's just so it's a bit easier to find where the screws are to make sure you didn't miss any. I'll just flip that back over. If I shake this, there's something small rattling around in it. Might not be coming through well on camera, but there's definitely something there. Okay, so next we've got these controllers. We've got two here. These ones I'm going to open up and then jump cut to having them open, just because it's probably going to be a bit difficult because they are quite well wrapped in bubble wrap. So I'll do that now. So I'm just back now. I've got the two controllers unwrapped. As you can see, this one is just a normal one without, as you can see, this is the original one, just without the analog sticks. So we don't have the analog button or the two sticks. This one does have, so it's got the analog button as well as these analog sticks. It's also got a much larger cable. So that's it for this video. If you liked this video, don't forget to like the video. Comment down below any thoughts you've had or ideas for future videos. And subscribe so you don't miss any videos like this in the future.